So this video is for those of you who are so incredibly anxious, thinking, if Bitcoin breaks to the downside here, I'm just gone. If you profess to believe in the cryptocurrency project, the whole experiment that the blockchain industry is running right now, if you profess to believe that, prove it. If you're anxious about the future of cryptocurrency, that is something much deeper in your own psyche that I guarantee you will be much better off if you address now and sooner rather than later. If you want to be profitable in these markets, it is not going to be easy. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are actually not going to be doing any technical analysis. Now, hang on. I hear you saying, Jeb, we want technical analysis. But guys, in this video, there is something much more important that we need to talk about than just short-term up or down movement on Bitcoin. Guys, volatility is very important. Technical analysis on Bitcoin is very important, but I would argue that your mindset about this market is far more important than the technical analysis, because no matter what the technical analysis says, if you don't have your own mindset figured out in this space, you are not going to succeed. It is that simple. So in this video, we're going to be going over one of the most important things that you need to come to terms with in cryptocurrency if you are anxious about the future of the market, if you are so pumped on Bitcoin having a big breakout, if you're one of the people that's going to be absolutely devastated when Bitcoin breaks to the downside, you need to watch this video. And just like the video we did a couple days ago, guys, this video might not exactly rub everyone the right way. So if you get offended at this video, it probably means that you need to do some work. Guys, you know here at this YouTube channel, I try and shoot you as straight as I possibly can. I'm not interested in faking you guys. I'm not interested in coddling you guys. Our number one priority here at the Crypto Jeb YouTube channel is to educate you guys so that you are able to be profitable in these markets no matter what, and get you to a point where you can be consistently and exponentially increasing your profits in this market. And to do that, that requires more than just an understanding of technical analysis, and I hope you guys will get a lot of good value out of this video. If you do, as always, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If we get to 1,300 likes, I will not do a backflip, but I'll do something. I don't know what I'll do, but hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 1,300, and I'll surprise you. How about that? Anyway, guys, before we dive on into it, I do want to mention that today is the last day for the sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you guys would like to get access to the course that's going to teach you everything you need to know on the technical landscape about trading cryptocurrencies, I would highly encourage you to check us out at the link in the description down below. Anyway, guys, more on that at the end of the video, but for now, though, without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Guys, in this video, there is something that I want to highlight, and that is a concept that I have talked about at length in many different videos, and that is the concept of delayed gratification. In the 1960s, a Stanford professor started conducting an experiment with kids around the age of 4 and 5. This professor's name was Walter Mischel, and he discovered one of the most important contributing factors to the success of these children, and he would follow them in a study over the next couple of decades. Essentially what they would do is that the researchers would take the participants, the children, put them in a room, and put a marshmallow on the table. And they said, you can either eat this marshmallow now, or when I come back in about 15 minutes, if you don't eat the marshmallow, I will give you 2 marshmallows. It's a very simple problem for the children to understand. Either I get 1 marshmallow now, or I wait and I be patient and I delay gratification, and I get 2 marshmallows. I double my reward. Obviously, some children just couldn't hold themselves back, and they ate the marshmallow as quickly as they could. Some children tried to hold themselves back. They tried to wait, but they just failed. They succumbed to the power of the marshmallow. And a few interesting participants managed to wait the entire 15 minutes and then ended up getting 2 marshmallows. I'll go ahead and read from an article that I'll link in the description down below. The children who were willing to delay gratification and waited to receive the second marshmallow ended up having higher SAT scores, lower levels of substance abuse, lower likelihood of obesity, better responses to stress, better social skills as reported by their parents, and generally better scores in a range of other life measures. The researchers followed each child for more than 40 years, and over again, the group who waited patiently for the second marshmallow succeeded in whatever capacity they were measuring. In other words, this series of experiments proved that the ability to delay gratification was a critical success factor in life. Do you see why I talk about this concept so much on the channel? And I think you may be connecting the dots about why this is so important for cryptocurrency, because a lot of people in the cryptocurrency market are hell-bent on making money now. They're hell-bent on having a breakout today. They are bent. They just want so desperately for Bitcoin to break to the upside. They want so desperately for Bitcoin maybe to break down, get a buy-in, and then it rally and go to the moon. People have been waiting and praying and hoping that Bitcoin will go back to $20,000 for the last 2.5 years, ever since we were there the last time. How many people have left the space never to return? Now, let's think about this. In 10 years, where do you think Bitcoin will be? I think many of the people watching this video, including myself, would agree that 10 years from now, Bitcoin will at very least be trading over $20,000, which is an over 100% return in those 10 years. You're not going to find 100% return in 10 years in many markets, but you might find it in cryptocurrency. So with that future idea in mind, and with that previous history of people leaving the space preemptively in mind, how many of those people do you think are going to look back in 10 years and wish that they had not have left the space, but because they were unwilling to delay gratification, they left the space and missed out on a major opportunity? If you don't understand and if you don't believe me, check the comments down below, because I'm about to challenge some people that have been in the space for over 5 years. If you were in the space when Bitcoin was trading at $200, $300, $400, do you wish you had bought more Bitcoin back then? Tell me in the comments section down below. People need to hear it. Because while I wasn't in the market in 2015 when Bitcoin was trading below $300, $400, I can tell you for a fact, and I'm sure the people down below will tell you also, that the sentiment in Bitcoin about Bitcoin being dead, or Bitcoin being suppressed by whales, or Bitcoin is going to be attacked, Bitcoin's going to be killed, Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin's never coming back, I guarantee you that exact same sentiment was in the market back then and was even worse back then. What would follow was one of the biggest bull markets of the 2010s, and Bitcoin would rally 10,000%. Now, for those same of you that I asked to comment down below, those of you who were in the space back in 2015, how many of you bought Bitcoin back in 2015 and held it all the way up to right around the price levels that we are now, $10,000 to $20,000? Many of you guys, even the ones that were back in 2015, and I'm not faulting you, I may have done the same thing, may have sold preemptively. Maybe you saw Bitcoin pass $1,200, so you're like, okay, we're hitting a new all-time high, I'm going to sell my position and make my money. Good on you. You made 500-600%. Perfect. That's awesome. But how many of you actually made it all the way to like $10,000 to $20,000 range before selling? I'll bet that if I were to poll 1,000 people that fall into that demographic, many people would not have held that long. But the people that did hold that long, if you were to run the marshmallow experiment with them, I guarantee you they would rank very highly in delayed gratification. You see, investing is not about today. Investing is not about this year. Investing is not even about this decade, guys. If you're investing in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency markets, you have to invest in the space around cryptocurrency as well. It's, for example, when you get married, you don't marry your wife or your husband. You marry your wife or your husband and their entire family as well, because everything that comes with that person has to come with them into that marriage. The same thing is true when you're investing. If you're investing in cryptocurrency, you're investing in the entire space, and you have to have faith that that is going to work out. And that faith is what a lot of people lack in Bitcoin. Look, it's very simple. Either you believe in Bitcoin or you don't. If you don't believe in Bitcoin and you think you do, I guarantee you, you will quit just as soon as something bad happens. If you truly believe in cryptocurrency, if you truly believe in Bitcoin, you have to have something shift up here so that that doesn't revert back to not believing. It's very easy to lose faith in the project that we have, and by doing so, leaving your position early. So this video is for those of you who are so incredibly anxious, thinking, if Bitcoin breaks to the downside here, I'm just gone. Or if Bitcoin breaks to the downside here, my trade's screwed. If Bitcoin breaks to the downside here, it's going to be so boring. Woe is me. Whatever will I do? My life is so hard. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am here to help you guys, and that means being honest with you sometimes. If you are worried about Bitcoin breaking to the downside, there are pretty much only two reasons why you'd be worried about that. Number one, because you're going to be bored, or number two, because you invested too much. Both of those things are things you need to work on. Because if you're bored with cryptocurrency, that means you very much lack in delayed gratification, and we've already talked about that, haven't we? Guys, at the end of the day, I've been talking about all kinds of different scenarios that Bitcoin may go through in the next few months. Bitcoin may break to the upside out of this pennant and head straight to $20,000. Bitcoin might fall below the 20 weekly exponential moving average here and pull all the way back down to $6,000 to $7,000 and then rally here. It might pull back down and crash even farther. Bitcoin might go straight down to Gehenna, or it might go straight up to the throne. I don't care where Bitcoin goes, because I have faith in the market and I understand delayed gratification. Let me give you an example. The last 3 weeks or so in this company's history, in McAfee Media's history, have been just some of the most formative, crazy, fastest moving weeks in the history of this channel and the company that owns it, and my business and my career. But for nearly 3 years now, it was just grind. Every single day, one after the other, making a video, making a video, making a video, making a video, not actually seeing any progress. Don't get me wrong, I love making videos, but a lot of days we made videos and I just didn't see any progress. But I had faith in the process, because I understood that anything worth doing is going to take time to do. As I've quoted Sam Ovens by saying before, he once said, the grass isn't greener on the other side, the grass is greener where you water it. A lot of people, especially my age, make the mistake of jumping around from career to career. In the same way, a lot of people make the mistake of jumping from cryptocurrencies to stocks, to Forex, to commodities, to precious metals. There's a reason that I don't trade in commodities, Forex, precious metals, stocks, any of that. There's a reason that I only focus on cryptocurrency, because I bet on one horse and it has paid off. And if I try and spread my attention into 5, 10, 12 different projects, I'm going to have no focus on any of them. And I'm going to shotgun the market, and I'm not going to hit anything. If you profess to believe in the cryptocurrency project, the whole experiment that the blockchain industry is running right now, if you profess to believe that, prove it. What happens to your mindset when Bitcoin crashes? What do you do with your positions when Bitcoin falls? Because I'll tell you something, Bitcoin, when it fell down to $4,000, I didn't sell a penny. And now, 4 months later, Bitcoin is right back to where it started because I have faith in the process. A lot of people panic sold down there and thereby lost quite a lot of money. If you're anxious about the future of cryptocurrency, that is something much deeper in your own psyche that I guarantee you will be much better off if you address now and sooner rather than later. Guys, I can talk about this stuff all day. It's one of the things that people very rarely actually talk about in cryptocurrency. They very rarely actually talk about the mindset, the mental aspect of trading and profiting in these markets, because it is definitely a mental game. The people that are performing at the highest level in cryptocurrency markets that are trading, they are mental athletes, and they train every single day to make their minds work as intended. When you start to view the trading game like the Olympics, then you realize that, hey, if I'm going to win here, I got to be training every single day. I got to be working on myself every single day. I cannot be stagnant. I must be improving every single day. If you want to be profitable in these markets, it is not going to be easy. It is going to take time. It is going to take faith. It is going to take a resolve, and it is going to take dedication to self-improvement. So guys, tell me in the comment section down below if you'd like to see more videos like this. As I said, I'd love to make more videos about this. No one else talks about these concepts in the cryptocurrency space, and it's really sad because while technical analysis is very important, technical analysis is simply a tool. If we were to be playing football, technical analysis is knowing how to pass, but the mindset is knowing what plays to make. Knowing how to throw a football and having a freaking rocket of an arm is not good enough to make it into the NFL. You got to have this up here also, and hopefully you have a good coach for that. Technical analysis is the tool, but we need to make sure that we're focusing on the understanding of how to wield said tool. Technical analysis is our sword. Technical analysis is our hammer, but we need to have skill in utilizing it, or it's a useless tool. So guys, I hope you got some good value out of this video. As always, if you did, consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps out the channel when you do that, and I'd be very appreciative if you did. Before we go, guys, I'm about to mention CT2A because I want to make sure you're focusing on your education. But before I do that, I want to reiterate, we've been working on this channel for 2.5 years now. For the first 1.5 years or so, ever since about this time last year when we took Taylor on and things started to get better a lot quicker. Thank you, Taylor, by the way. Give her shout-outs in the comments. She's freaking awesome. Up until that point when we took Taylor on and we started actually, making progress on the channel, I don't know why you guys watch these videos. We used to upload raw files. No intro, no outro. If I got the first 45 seconds or minute of the take wrong, I'd have to scrap the whole video because we literally didn't edit the videos. But guys, look, it doesn't matter about how good those videos were. It doesn't. What mattered and the reason that this channel succeeded and the same reason that you'll succeed in these markets is not because you're good at technical analysis for the first 1.5 years. First 1.5 years, I wasn't good at technical analysis. For the first 1.5 years, for the first 2 years maybe even, I wasn't good at making YouTube videos. I would still say that I'm terrible at this, and I want to get so much better myself personally. It's not about your skill set. No one was born being a professional athlete. No one was born jumping 40 inches. No one was born understanding quantum mechanics, and no one was born being profitable in cryptocurrency markets. So don't get disheartened if you've only been here for 3 or 4 months, if you've only been here for 6 months, if you've only been here for 12 months, hell, even if you've only been here for 3 years. Don't get disheartened if you're not there yet, because what matters is that you're making progress. Just make sure that you are. That is what made this channel successful, and that is what will make you a successful trader and entrepreneur. So thank you guys for watching. Guys, before we go, I want to mention what makes this channel possible, because today is the last day of the sale on CT2A. Guys, the last 3 years of building out this channel have been incredible, and it wouldn't have been possible without the amazing students that we have over here learning every single day in CT2A. That rhymed. How about that? Guys, at the time of recording this video, there are 1,973 students in the Academy. We're getting very close to 2,000 members, some of which have been here for the nearly 2 years that the Academy has been going. In CT2A, you're going to get access to 36 videos and over 12 hours of high-quality content teaching you these markets. Now look, guys, I know we were just talking about everything that goes outside of technical analysis, but none of that demeans the importance of understanding technical analysis. If you're going to be profitable in these markets, you need to understand the tool that you are utilizing, which is TA. Guys, as I try to stress in every single video, the route to making you profitable in these markets is not clickbaity titles. It is not all caps headlines. That gets views. That's what makes these channels possible. Look, that's just the way the market works. I'm sorry. What is going to actually make you profitable in this space is understanding the market to an athletic degree, to a professional degree, to an academic degree. and working on yourself every single day. The most important investment that you will ever make is an investment in yourself, an investment, in this case, in your mind. So guys, please, I implore you, I encourage you, invest in your education, whether it's with me or whether it's not with me. I don't care, because at the end of the day, the goal of this channel is not to make a lot of money. The goal of this channel is to help you guys become educated. So if this is all you needed from me, then go ahead and leave. That's perfectly fine, because that fulfilled our mission statement. But if you want to take the next step and learn technical analysis, I can tell you from a God's honest point of view, CT2A is going to help you a whole lot with that. And if you'd like to get some other testimonies other than just mine, you can join our Discord server down below and talk to some of our actual students and see what they have to say about the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. You can also look in the comment section down below. I'm sure there's members down there talking about the Academy. As I say in every video, we do have a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee, and yes, we do accept Bitcoin payments. If you have any questions, as always, you can feel free to email me at cryptojeb@gmail.com. That is in the description down below, so you can copy and paste that and not get scammed by some of these scumbags in the cryptocurrency space trying to pretend to be me. Really a very annoying form of flattery impersonation for scamming. Not cool with that. Stop. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just humbly and very, very dearly want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys video. Peace.